Welcome back, Mr. J family. And, sorry. Welcome back, soulmates. It is me, Mr. J, with the Mr. J Show. I decided to have my coffee with y'all this morning. Because I got some pretty bad news upon awakening. I'm Catholic, so the Pope passed away this morning at the age of 88, and for someone like me who's sad, it's just sad. I guess I should probably shouldn't talk about it. Anyways, like, comment, share, subscribe, turn on post notifications, hit that super thanks button, join Patreon, and let's just have some coffee and watch some music. Listen to your heart. What happened here?
I know there's something in the wake of your smile. I get a notion from the look in your eyes. Yeah, you built a love, but that love falls apart. Your piece of heaven turns to dark. Listen to your heart when he's calling for you. Listen to your heart. There's nothing else you can do. I don't know where you're going, and I don't know why. But listen to your heart before you tell him goodbye. Sometimes you wonder if this fight is worthwhile. The precious moments are all lost in the tide. Yeah, they're swept away, and nothing is what it seems. The feeling of belonging to your dreams. Listen to your heart when he's calling for you. Listen to your heart. There's nothing else you can do. I don't know where you're going, and I don't know why. But listen to your heart before you tell him And there are voices that want to be heard. So much to mention, but you can't find the words. The sense of magic, the beauty that's been. When love was wilder than the wind. Listen to your heart. Take a listen to it. He's calling for you. Listen to your heart. Take a listen to it. Else you can do. I don't know where you're going, and I don't know.
Stacy's got a really good voice. I've noticed a lot lately. She always really does a good job harmonizing with her mother. And sorry, I haven't really paused it. I've been sitting here like a bot, but it's because I'm trying to watch everything. Because well, I mean, you can see it right now. Ice looking over at his dad. Like it's a different. How do you say? I forgot the word. Dang it. Um. Oh, well, it's a different experience when it's the family rather than just the kids. And so not only are there more moving parts, but there's also a lot more to pay attention to, especially with, Ice taking cues from his dad and stuff like that. So I had to find a good place to pause it, but there really isn't a good place to pause it in a lot of these covers, so
Listen to your heart before. Oh, listen to your heart. Take a listen when he's calling for you. Listen to your heart. Take a listen. There's nothing else you can do. I don't know where you're going, and I don't know why. But listen to your heart before. You tell him goodbye. Listen to your heart. Oh, listen to your heart. Take a listen to it. Oh, oh. Listen to your heart. Take a listen to it. Hey, listen to your heart. Listen to your heart. Listen to your heart. Listen to your heart. Listen to your
oh, I was confused. Oh man, it's oh wait, there's still like 10 seconds left. Is that the end of the song? I'm sorry. No, that's the end. That's just okay. So, um, so I really like when I had to get my thoughts together really quick. Like I said, I'm still struggling because I got some bad news this morning. Um, I like it when Ice has the drum pad next to his drum set because it opens up a whole new, I don't want to say subset, but it opens up a whole new way of doing percussion, right? And I'm guessing y'all can hear me. I know I'm facing away from this dumb thing. I'll put it a little closer. But I always like it when he has that drum pad to the side of his drum set because you can map you can map each one of those pads, those squares, to just about any percussion you can think of. And so he's not limited to just a snare, a hi-hat, some cymbals, excuse me, some toms. I think he had like a real thuddy kind of like sub bass on one of those pads. He also had, I'm gonna put it here. He also had like these kind of jingly bells that when he hit it, it sounded like jingly bells, and it makes everything he does sound so much not better, but sound complicated because it is a lot more complicated because you're not just worrying about what's in front of you, right? He's also turning to his side away from the hi-hat, and he's hitting those at certain times. I know I've watched maybe 10 of these, but Stacy's really starting to like stand out to me because she's not just like a talented guitar player, but she's also a super talented singer, like mother like daughter, I guess, but she's really starting to stand out to me because like I've said before, it's not an easy thing to sing and play guitar at the same time. It becomes easy after you learn how to do it properly. But when you're first learning, it's hard to do. It's kind of like the drums. You're asking your body to do two things at once. Um, like with the drums, you have to be able to have a good eye hand coordination, but you also have to be able to do different. Oh, how do I explain this? I won't get into it. All I'm saying is Stacy is really starting to stand out to me. Naces and Ice and um, Sheena, they've all kind of like stood out to me. But for some reason in this one, I think Stacy was the big winner in this one. Just my opinion, people. Just my opinion. Yeah, Stacy has a really pretty voice. And then of course Nisha just is ridiculous in a good way as the lead guitarist. Sorry, I'm looking for my notebook. Here it is. I wanted to write something down really quick. Oh, I see what you guys were saying now. You guys were saying in the comments. See, this proves that I read the comments. You're right. Naces is exactly Sakan backwards. I guess I had to see it to really understand what you guys were saying. I just realized that. I have one more question for you guys, and then I'm gonna get off here. Am I saying Nisha's name right? I feel like I feel like I am because like if the E and the I were turned around, it'd be like Leisha or something. But I don't know. I'm just sometimes when I see something that's so complex, I tend to get like kind of lost in what I'm saying. But I guess at the end of the day, um, man, man, you guys were absolutely right. It is really hard to because remember when I said, "Oh, this is gonna be my top five forever" when I listened to the Foo Fighters one, right? And you guys were like, "Ha ha ha!" Little does he know they're all gonna be his favorite, and you're not wrong. Uh, because I'm like old-ish. Um, I know all these songs, even older songs like from Journey and stuff like that. Even newer songs, I guess you would say. I was in high school, so it's not that new, but like The Used and Finch and stuff like that. Like I said, someone said it properly in the comments. They were like, Mission Souls is like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're going to get. And they're not wrong because what I typically do is I just go to their catalog and I'm like, okay, I've seen that, I've seen that, I've seen that, and I'm like, oh, haven't seen that, and then I start opening a bunch of tabs. That's like what I do, and so it's always just uh, it's just simply amazing that they can just do so many genres, so many like I guess time frames, and kill it every time. Like I mean, like when was it yeah, cuz I didn't record yesterday because it's Easter and I'm Catholic, so that I I I don't do anything on that day except church stuff. Um so it had to have been Saturday maybe. Um Yeah, when Ice or Isaiah or whatever you guys want me to call him, it's easier for me to call him Ice. But anyways, um, they're also talented, and I'll bring it back to, Ice when he hit that cymbal and he seemingly lost his grip. Right, he was doing one of these and he went to hit the cymbal and I don't know if he lost his grip. He didn't break the stick. That's what I thought he initially did, but he was cognizant enough to know that, oh geez, when I hit this cymbal, I lost my grip. What did he do? Dropped it instantly. Used the free hand to continue to hit the hi hat and the snare, and instinctually reached over, grabbed the stick, and went back to it. And I love it because improvising like that, it's not something in my opinion, you learn. It's something you're born with. Because I've seen singers and musicians mess up somewhere before, and they're not able to recover that fast. Like not everyone's born with the ability to do that because doing that in a split second because he smacked the thing, he lost his grip and he just dropped the stick and grabbed a new one just like that. That's not time enough to think about it. That has to be something that's wired into your brain. And I've seen people who have messed up, say if they're singing, they go a little bit sharp or they go a little bit flat, they'll get frustrated and they won't recover. That's why every time I see someone like kind of make a little, and I'm not saying he made a mistake, cuz he didn't. It happens. Like I was playing the drums yesterday, a little bit, and I cracked the stick. and the tip went flying across the room. It happens just like him. He hit that symbol a little strange. I don't mean strange, but he hit it, and he was like, "Oh no!" And he was like, "I got to get a new stick." And he grabbed it. I don't know. I'm just rambling. That's what happens when I do videos when I'm drinking coffee. Anyways, I loved it. I love that Stacy is, like I said, starting to really like pop out to me, because when I get very involved with all of the artists, and I like to eventually obviously learn all of their names when it comes to like bands, but I also like to see each one of them shine in their own different way. And in the past, I've been like, oh, Ice, 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 Ice was awesome. Oh, Naces was awesome. Oh, Sheena was awesome. You know, but I don't think and of course, Nisha, I've praised her a million times because I'm a guitar player as well, and so I see her talent. But I love that I'm able to start seeing the little teeny things that are standing out to me from each of the different members. So this time it wasn't Naces, or Ice, Ice, Ice. Stacy really did an amazing job in this one. Anyways, that's all I have to say. Like, comment, share, subscribe, turn on post notifications, hit that super thanks button, join Patreon, and I think we have a bunch of Mission Souls coming up. So, yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Have a good day. Happy Easter Monday.